Hey, I'm just sitting here waiting for Sean. He ran into Target. We're sitting out on, well, this spot on New Brighton Boulevard and Stinson Boulevard. I was thinking about Nebraska being northeast and some of the other abbreviations. And how I went to Lincoln too. Not the city, but I went to Lincoln School. I don't remember a lot about it. I remember Mrs. Davis. And she was, I think, my fifth grade teacher. I remember being at the state hospital. And I remember my first photography class. It was at, well, I think they tore down the building. Maybe. Oh, what was her name? I remember taking black and white pictures, though, and being in the dark room then. I wish I remembered her name. She was... I just remember I loved taking black and white photos then. I did mention before that it's really hard for me to change color photos into black and white. Because I don't see... I only see the color, and then I can't... It's hard to visualize it, what it will look like in black and white. And then when I change it, I'm like, ugh. I'll just leave it color. You know, it's like... It's so weird. I guess that was the nice thing about doing black and white print work, is that you could see it develop in the water, and you knew, or in the developer, and you knew, like, right away, you're like, ugh, throw it away. You know? And people that did that, they know. They're like, oh, I'm going to have to do it again. You could tell right away, it's like it's developing, it's changing too quick, or... I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it reminded me, seeing that sign, not New Brighton, but just that sign earlier, Northeast, NE, Lincoln. And don't you think that's a weird word, Lincoln, and like Colonel? I just... Thank God for spell check. I was telling Sean that when I was little, I had a speech impediment. Well, it didn't help that I was strangled and had to go to court or to the police station and give a statement. I told you before that was the only time Tom protected me. And that was... And I felt safe around him. I hid behind him. It was the only time that I felt safe around him. But who knows? We got all this stuff for the cats, because I miss Bailey. Well, Sean needed it for the other cats, too. But, oh, here's Sean.
Who is it? Hi.
We're just videoing.
Whoever that is.
I'm just talking about...
Me and my cat litter?
Cat litter, and then I was talking about photography work.
All your awesome, wonderful photography work?
No, I was talking about going to Lincoln School, and...
I rolled my eyes.
Did you? Yeah. And about my photography instructor, but I can't remember her name.
Who cares?
I do.
About what her name is?
I do, because I remembered Miss Davis from elementary school, but I remember what she looked like. I think I have a photo of her. I think she liked me. I think I was ahead in reading, too. You know those weird Serendipity and all those books that you had? They named them weird things.
No, none of my books were named Serendipity.
Well, ours were. They were like named word. I mean, they were words. I can't remember all of them. But I don't know, I'm looking at this photo that I took at the library, and it's Land of Promise, but the words are all jumbled up inside of it.
Serendipity. Maybe you should have read it a little more.
No, read the word. Try to read them in books. The names of the books.
Land of Promise.
Yeah.
Freedom's Forge. They're backwards. American Dream.
And out of order.
Yeah.
I know. Risk Takers. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I see Risk Takers.
Do you see that?
Yeah, I don't see Serendipity.
No, that's not one of the books. One of my elementary books. And then I was looking at what my eyes look like with contacts in. They look kind of brown, but you can always tell with people's contacts. If you look at their eyes sideways, they have a little line there.
Yeah.
So, but without contacts, they're kind of green or hazel. And then sometimes they look really dark and... Oh, look at that. I still have...
I think you tell stories about your eyes.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see your eyes.
And, I don't know. I suppose I don't need to record it anymore. I was just, like, wasting time while Sean went to Target. So, I will get back to talking personally.